Hello everyone. So tonight we're going to be looking at how to develop your product. Now, product development is a process. If you notice, we've been on a journey where we started with our purpose, our passion, which graduated into getting to know the needs of people, and we understood that, by the time you get to know what people need today, and you provide solutions in those areas, that the market will be at your mercy. All right, now the market being at your mercy has to be dependent on the product that you are going to offer. Whatever your passion is, whatever your purpose is, whatever you can do, it has to be translated into a product, which we learned on how to transform your passion into a product. Okay, now when you transfer or transform your passion, your idea, whatever it is, that the solutions that you have, into a product, that product needs to be developed. And it is not done overnight. Product development is a process. It is a journey. You start from step one till you get to the conversion step. I usually like to liken it to wooing a woman. You don't just meet a woman the first day and you tell her, I want to marry you, and she jumps into your arms and gets married to you. You woo her first, and you two of you get to know each other, and you go step by step till you get to an extent where both of you feel that you have known each other to an extent where you need to make a commitment, and marriage takes place. And that's the point of conversion. Now in markets, that is where your audience or your market trusts you to a point where they can give you their money for you to solve the problem that they are currently having. Okay, so this concept helps to break this product development into steps, and it makes it easier that when you follow it, before you know it, your product is developed, and you keep smiling to the bank on a daily basis, because you are offering solutions to problems that people are having daily. All right, now this concept is called KLT. It's an acronym that stands for knowing, liking, and trust. Now, it has to do with your buyer, your audience, your market. Okay, now the first part is knowing. Your audience has to know you first. This is where you announce your brand. This is where you announce your solution. This is where you announce what you do. And usually the best way to announce this is to offer something that is free, because that is usually the first way to get people's attention. Because if in psychology it is said that if you can get people to do a little thing, you can also it's possible that you can also get them to do a bigger thing. Now the little thing you can get them to do is to take your free product, take something free from you. Now if they can take free from you, that means that they can buy from you. All right, so that is the first part of knowing. So you have to find a way to get people to know what you can do. Now most of you submitted your assignment, and I saw what you can do. You listed out the things you can do, and the things you have, and the things you lacked, and all that. Now those things are not going to be on paper. You are going to send it out there. You're going to make an announcement so that people will get to know what you can do. Because if you did not say this is what I can do, nobody will know what you can do. If I didn't tell you that I can help you on your journey in 2021, you wouldn't have signed up for this class. So that is how it works. You need to open up your mouth. You need to shout it, scream it, announce it, because if you do not do it, you are sending the wrong signal that you don't believe in this enough. And when I have the impression that you do not believe in something enough, there is no way I'm going to get committed to it with you. So you have to find a way to get people to get to know you. And I said the number one strategy is by offering something free. People like free things. Okay, when you offer something free, they get to know what you can do. Most eateries do that. They give you something. They say test. All right. Test. Okay, the people that sell Odara in the market, they usually say, come on, test. If it's not sweet, do not pay. That is just a marketing strategy, because they know that if you can test, if they can get you to test, they can get you also to part with your money. All right, so get to create a platform where people get to know you, because if they get to know you first, now, when they get to know you first, when they accept something free from you, it builds a relationship which takes us to the next level, and that is the level of like. It builds a relationship where your customers get to like you. Now, when they get to like you, and there is a conversation has started, a relationship is built. They get to like you. They get to see what you're doing. That's the point where they get to see your progress. They get to see your consistency. They get to see how you are handling this. They get to see your packaging. They get to see what you are offering. They get to see your system. Now, from the second stage of liking, you get to the point where they begin to trust you. And now the point where they trust you is the point where they part with their money for your product. Now, the second stage of liking is very crucial. It's very important, because that is where you can lose them. Now, in as much as people, you have gotten them to, take what you have for free for them, you can still equally lose them if you do not manage the second stage of liking properly. Now, it is in this second stage of liking that you have to show empathy. You have to show that you have something of value to them, that you care about them, that you are not just after their money, but you are after their problems being solved. So that is where you make an impression. So in this point of liking, all right, you might not necessarily go all out to sell to them, but at this point you offer value. You offer value. That stuff which you have given them for free, you can show them various ways on how they can utilize it, on how they can put it to good use. All right, so at this stage you are simply offering value. So you have to bring in all your creativity to the game to find various ways on doing this. Now, because people are skeptical, they believe that okay, he has given us something free to attract us so that we will pay money for it. Now you have to break that skepticism before them by still giving them value you are not asking. Now, by the time they like you enough to the point where they begin to trust you, they are the ones that will now be begging you to collect their money to solve their problem. Because they'll have the belief that if you can do this for free, how much more what you're going to do for me when I pay for something. Now, it is in this stage of liking that they get to see you as an authority. They get to see you as someone who knows his onions, someone who knows what he or she is doing. So you establish your authority in your field, in your area at this stage of liking. Now, this is a strategy that gives you a long-term, lifelong, patronage from your market. By the time they like you, you have become a household name. There is nothing anybody else would do to take them away from you. So at this stage of liking, this second stage where they get to like you, you need to establish your authority. You need to show empathy. You need to offer value. You need to show that you are after their problems being solved. And before you know it, they get to trust you. And once they trust you, you have them. They begin to pay whatever you offer, even if you are not marketing directly. Wherever they see your product, they want to go for it. And at the stage of trust, which is the ultimate, you are not only going to get patronage from them. Believe me, they will refer you to their friends. They will refer you to their family. They will write reviews for you. They will give testimonials about you. They will blow your trumpet because they believe in you. So this is a strategy that you can apply to develop whatever product that you are going to offer after reading that book I gave you, after the videos on how to find a product that you can bring out to solve the particular need that people have today. So KLT: know, like, and trust. You have to remember this and keep to it, because it's going to give you daily alerts throughout this year. Trust me. And I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.